Hello everyone, Krylchan here on day 3 of the 2014 European LCS Spring Split, and I'm here now with Waylon Rosel, aka RiotMagus, who's the Director of Esports for Riot Games. Are you satisfied with the opening week of the EU LCS so far?
Yeah, it's been actually a really exciting first 3 days. As you know, one of the major things we're launching is that we have new studios in Europe and North America, and seeing 300 cheering fans here in Cologne and some really exciting games going on. I think it's been a great kickoff to the start of the season.
Something I was thinking about is that last year, which was the opening year of the LCS, it seemed like it started very smoothly, at least from the outside, which wasn't exactly the case, I guess, this year. What's your take on that?
Well, I think that most people don't see all the work that goes on behind the scenes, and it's very chaotic leading up to the beginning of a season. Unfortunately, the first day, we actually had a power outage at our home studio back in Manhattan Beach studio, so it did lead to a slight delay, but we're actually trying out a couple really interesting new technologies to connect Europe and North America together. And with all these things being smoothed out, I think we're going to see a really improved EU LCS this year over last year in the long run. So I think that even though if we have a few technical glitches, everything got smoothed out quickly, and I'm very proud of the broadcast team for quickly fixing that for the players.
How hard was it for Riot to decide to disqualify a team from the LCS?
I mean, we took that decision very seriously, and there was a lot of thought and a lot of discussion that went on behind the scenes. Ultimately, we decided to, even after giving, that Lemondogs team a couple of additional chances, we felt like it was important to enforce the rule and move forward. And, even if it's, unfortunate that we had to disqualify a team, ultimately, we're trying to do, make decisions for the best part of the league, for the long-term strength of the league.
There have been certain accusations regarding IP and Lemondogs integrity as competing organizations. Are you looking into that?
Currently, we're not looking into the NIP Lemondogs situation because that was an accusation in the past, and right now neither of them are LCS teams, so there's really nothing to look into. Yeah.
During the week, there was an AMA on Reddit, and it was mentioned that you're looking at certain locations for the All-Stars event here in Europe. Can you share at least what countries are you looking at?
Unfortunately, we can't share anything yet. I mean, what we'd like to do is, pick a venue that can house, a good number of fans and be, like an appropriate spot for the event, because we think that it's time for Europe to have a major international event, and we think that the All-Star Game will be really fun, but we want to make sure that we secure the location and handle all the administrative details before we announce anything to our fans.
So no plans as of when it will be an announcement yet?
Yeah, we'll announce it when everything is ready to unveil and when there's no chance for the location to change.
Tomorrow the Oasis starts as well. Can we expect something new, cool features on something like that? Surprises?
Well, it might be up to the players to surprise us with some play, but hopefully everything runs smoothly. We'll be going live from Manhattan Beach with live from Los Angeles with 300 fans, and we're very, very excited to see kicking it off with TSM versus Cloud9. That should be really fascinating. I know that a lot of fans are excited for that matchup and to see Bjergsen have his LCS debut. So I think that's something that everyone's looking forward to. But with Evil Geniuses coming over there, you have Snoopy Crepo and Yellow Pete. You have a lot of new players in there. I think that'll be excitement enough.
And the community has been very vocal about their desire for more international tournaments. How will Riot respond to that?
I think we've really discussed it already in the community and our AMAs and whatnot. We do like looking into the idea of having more international play, but we want to make sure that we respect the ability for the leagues, the pro leagues all over the world, to operate and have whole seasons. International play is very hard to coordinate between 5 pro leagues, and we saw something earlier in the year with the Battle of the Atlantic, and we think that the off season is a good opportunity to showcase some region versus region international play, and depending on fan reaction to, stuff like that we test out, we're more than willing to explore new ways to get international play. But right now we think that, the international tournaments of the All-Star Game and the World Championship, those are two major national events, and we don't anticipate to add anything new between those two events.
How do you think the Coke League will change the scenes in Europe and NA?
So I think that the Challenger Series in North America and Europe will be really positive influence on the ecosystem. I mean, we're going to be shining a big spotlight on the up-and-coming teams that are coming out of the Rank 5s ladder and will be sort of the next superstars of the LCS. And we also think that it'll be a great opportunity for LCS teams that happen to fall out of the LCS to pick themselves back up, reorganize, do whatever they have to do, and then re-qualify. And that's something that was told to us from the pros and the teams that we've worked with last year. And this is something to address that.
Any final thoughts you want to share?
And just again, the team's been working really hard behind the scenes to get this thing started, and we've all been very impatient to get things started. So it's great to see competitive play happen again. The fans have been awesome on social media and in our forums and on Reddit to tell us their thoughts and give us their feedback, and please continue to do so. That's really what drives us to keep moving forward. But I'm looking forward to a lot of good competitive play and hopefully a little bit more Yasuo from Europe and North America this week.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the interview and for everything you do for esports.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.